Oh my goodness. Eyes itching. Hello everyone, welcome on in to me being way the hell early. I'm in one of those moods where I can't wait to see what's going to happen. So if you weren't around for last week's announcement was the introduction to the Isle of Armor DLC. It also announced Pokemon Snap is going to be released hopefully soon, as well as Pokemon Smile, which is a new game for kids with brushing teeth. And then we also have Pokemon Cafe. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and save real quick. By the way, thanks to Nate for giving me that Mewtwo. We're going to open up Cafe real quick. Just in case you don't know what Cafe is, it came out yesterday. And then I've been playing it a lot. So you'll see how crazy it is. Oh, that's going to be... Oh, you can't play this. Oh, that's... It's purely touchscreen. So hang on, let me see if I can do this. Let me get it set up. And there's an update already. Nice. So, gameplay looks a little bit like this. So you have like daily stamps and everything. Come on. There we go. I hate that it's all touchscreen. I really do hate it's all touchscreen. But anyways, it's a really cute looking game. You basically you gotta drag Pokemon around and try to get them in a chain. It's a lot like Candy Crush in that way, but a lot less restrictive compared to Candy Crush. Pokemon Cafe is actually a pretty sweet game. I mean, I've kind of learned to love it slowly but steadily, and my phone needs to shut up. There we go. It's a really cute style game. It's nothing too crazy, but I mean, it's a nice little mobile game, like in case you're like stuck on a bus, or you're out somewhere, hopefully being safe. It's something to do. So, unfortunately, I can't show too much of the game without it being really, really dumb. So we're gonna pop out of that. The other game I've been playing a lot of is Pokemon Quest. I finally picked it up off the App Store for free, and I want to give it a shot. I've seen a lot of Shiny Shack using it. I've seen them playing it. I've seen Boss who played a while back, I believe. So, the hell? Thought I heard something. Anyways, back to Shield. So, we're doing a lot of Pokemon Shield stuff right now. So, but I'm going to say between now and about 5 minutes to 9, which is going to be about 25 minutes. If you guys need anything for your Pokedex, let me know. I will breed eggs. I will go and catch it for you if need be. I have no problem helping out. By the way, got a shiny Grimmsnarl thanks to Brock. I got a lot of interesting Pokemon here. So we got the shiny Grimmsnarl with Adamant Nature. We got Mewtwo with a really crappy nature, but I'm gonna work on that with a Rocky Helmet. I got a little Blissey that I'm playing with that has the modest nature. And I got Slowbro that I was playing with. It was a special Slowpoke that had Belly Drum and Gluttony. I tried to evolve it to see if I can maybe have it learn something besides Quick Draw. It doesn't learn anything besides Quick Draw, so that Slowbro is a little tainted now. Hi, Kay. How's it going? I've been trying to see if Chansey is holding a lucky egg in here. I know you can get one lucky egg from the second city. You gotta do some like food delivery, I believe, and you can get a lucky egg from that. I wanted to see if there was a quick, easy way to get a lucky egg, since Chansey usually in most previous titles had about a 2 to 5% chance to get a lucky egg. I was able to get a Twisted Spoon off of Abra twice. So, wild Pokemon do hold items. It's just I haven't been lucky with the lucky egg. I'm gonna say lucky egg at least 10 more times, so get ready. As far as the Isle of Armor DLC, I have really nothing else to do. I found all the Digletts. We got the Pokédex done. We've done a lot of discovering. If you guys haven't seen any of the videos on the channel recently, I've been trying to upload videos showing where certain Pokemon's locations are, like the Alakazam, you know, Magnezone. If you didn't, because I know a lot of people were having trouble with Magnezone, and I found out purely by dumb luck that it evolves with a Thunderstone. So I wanted to make sure that you guys knew about it, and I mean, it's something that I didn't know, and I wish that I did know, because then I wouldn't have freaked out so much, you know, trying to get a Magnezone together. So, also, if you're interested in a Druddigon shiny hunt, my good friend Bossy Finn is doing a shiny hunt for Druddigon, this dragon boy here. So if you like it, definitely go check out Bossy Finn's channel. It's definitely worth a check and worth a subscription. She's awesome, like I said before. If you like shiny hunting in general, there's also the Shiny Shack, who are amazing people. Really, really great. Why is there a Lickitung in here? I'll never understand. So right now we're just gonna like bike around. I want to do a little bit of talking. You know, see if we can get some, you know, some people in here who might need help with the Pokedex. And if you guys want to just chill around, I'm planning on chilling until the Pokemon Presents goes live. And then we're going to have audio on and everything. Hi! What's up, you cute little bouncy thing, you? So, no mushrooms there. Was that a... Yeah, wow, there's no Skarmories here. Yo, so the Lycanroc can change here. I've only seen the one on all fours. I didn't see the crazy one. I got one of these already, but I'm going to catch it just in case somebody wants it. I like having doubles just in case, because you never know. You might find that one person who's like, yo, do you have, you know, do you have this Lycanroc? And hey, you know, here you go. I'm just going to throw balls at it. I'm just wasting time so I can use a timer ball for a better chance. Midnight form is amazing. That's the thing, I've never learned the different form names and what they look like. I just know that there's multiple different appearances, and you know, you gotta catch them all, so that's one of the bad things about me having limited knowledge past Generation 4. I do plan on playing Generation 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's a lot. But, it might be at a different time. I know I have a special thing that we have in the works for planning for Generation 4. I don't want to spoil it yet, but it's going to be a really awesome thing that you guys should definitely check out. It won't happen until probably after the Sleep Lock, as far as the first couple videos on it, or anything in particular. What we got? Oh, we got a Colossal raid. Midday is a brown one, and on all forms, Midnight is the red one that you just caught. Okay, cool. Yeah, I heard there was one that had like own tempo and some other stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, well that's interesting. You know what? Let's go. Let's go and throw a Mewtwo in. You know, I don't have my communications up, do I? No, I don't. I didn't have communication up. It's a good thing I checked. It's a good thing I big brain checked that one, you know what I mean? Alright, so let's go and pull that Mewtwo back out. Dark Horse! Own Tempo Rock Ruffus for Dust Form. That's one I've been having a hard time finding. That's one I've been having a real hard time finding. I've been finding a lot of Keen Eye and the other ability. The own tempo is the one I've been. If I go to the breeder and breed, I'm sure I can get it. It's just right now I'm trying to breed. I'm trying to breed EVs. And I'm also trying to chain battle Chanseys. So I'm doing two different shiny hunts at the same time. Don't expect too much from the presentation, by the way. I mean, it is what it is. I'm hoping that it's going to be, hype. Even if it's just a Pokemon Snap release date or, a Crown Tundra release date. I mean, it's just that. I mean, they've already released the Pokemon Cafe, so that's the mobile game that they just released for their announcement last week. They released it yesterday, in fact. Like, late yesterday. So, I already know about that. I'm just hoping to give us some sort of information. Yeah, the Pokemon Smile was really weird. I mean, it's a cute idea for kids, don't get me wrong. But yeah. They're working on a game with Tencent. That's a huge project. Ooh. That's interesting. I know a lot of people have been claiming they data mined a lot of information. Personally, I kind of hope they have Let's Go Johto coming out. Only because we all know how, Gold, Silver, Soul Silver, Heart Gold. It's basically like having two games in one. Let's Go Johto would get you 2 generations and tons of options. So that'd be really cool. Another really cool idea would be like, again, the Diamond and Pearl remake. It's gonna happen eventually. They'd be dumb not to. I would love to see that. I would also love to see. I want to see them announce mobile Pokemon Home either being allowed to finally transfer items, or to be able to transfer, from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home. I think that'd be a really cool idea, and I'm not doing this raid. Come on, no. My other controller is fighting me. I want to see some Pokemon Home updates, because I think that'd be really cool. I want to see more compatibility with Pokemon Home. I want to see a more fluid usage for it. Again, like item storage, item transfer, that kind of stuff. I want to see like full-on transfers from Pokemon Go, because right now the only way you can transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go is through Let's Go, and it's only going to be the Cantonian line. It wouldn't be anything too serious. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. And with me not having Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, it makes it really hard for me to enjoy any of this. So, I also want to see some sort of announcement with backwards compatibility for Switch, as far as having releases on Switch for older games like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, or Black 2, White 2. Back on the 3DS, they actually had a code that you can buy from GameStop stores and even online, that you can get a code, go through Nintendo Store, and download either Crystal, Silver, or Gold on your 3DS. I think that'd be a really great idea if they took the Switch, especially with Pokemon Home being a thing right now. They can have Pokemon Home on the Switch, read the internal Switch memory, and see what games are on there, and make transferring Pokemon and even playing certain Pokemon games on the go a lot better. Okay. Yeah, I kind of knew PUBG was getting a new thing. The Legend. Okay, so they're doing that Untitled Pokemon game. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, I want to. How do I want to say this? If it is a Pokemon game, it needs to be something that's going to be interesting. I don't think they're gonna do a Pokemon Go sequel. That would be really dumb. I can see more expansions going to Pokemon Go. I can't see anything else besides that. By the way, Fire Punch. Goodbye, Scyther. But I really want to see certain things come down the pike. People are wrong, but it's a mobile game. I'm going to be pissed. Honestly, we don't need another Pokemon mobile game. The only thing I could think of... Pokemon Sleep. I know a lot of people have been talking about that. And honestly, it would fall into what Pokemon is trying to do as far as a company. They're trying to extend everything to different, like, caveats. I don't know how you would even play Pokemon Sleep. It'd be really odd and awkward, in my opinion. But, I mean, that's just me. I mean, what would it do? Like, would it record how much time you slept? Is there any way to verify that? Like, is it going to see if you're snoring, or... I mean, I don't know. Pokemon Sleep seems really weird. Unless it's like a parental thing that, you know, could be used for like parents and kids, and I don't know. It just seems really odd. I mean, they did just release, again, they just released the Pokemon Cafe Mix yesterday. So, I mean, that's a mobile game in and of itself. At least in my opinion. If you have to use a touchscreen on Switch, it could be ported to mobile, no problem. I don't know if it released on mobile. I didn't see it. I just know that it was on Switch. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's on mobile as well. But again, I would like to see certain games be announced, or certain release dates be announced, especially for later in the year. Crown Tundra was released. Well, is scheduled to be released later on this year. As of right now, there's a possible 119 Pokemon with Crown Tundra that'll be an addition that'll be added to the Pokédex for Crown Tundra. And the map has been data mined, and it's a pretty big size map compared to the Isle of Armor, as far as what I've seen. I don't want to say too much and spoil too much, but it looks like it's going to be a DLC worth waiting for. Just from what I've seen and the spoilers that I have looked at. It looks like it's going to be worth it. It's going to be a lot of breeding for Pokemon, unfortunately. Like, a lot of breeding. But, because they're going to be introducing, you know, a lot of baby Pokemon back. They're going to be introducing a lot of mascot Pokemon that we've been waiting for. Like, you know, Aeron, Aggron, that kind of stuff. That's one of the few things that I got really pissed with the Isle of Armor, because armor is a metal, like it's made of metal, and what steel type were we looking forward to looking at? Aeron. So I'm kind of bummed at that. I really wanted to name Papa Aggron with this DLC. It sucks that I couldn't. But Crown Tundra looks like it's going to be promising for Papa Aggron's mascot. There's a certain other person's mascot that I don't want to say, because it's one of the things that I didn't even know about until I seen the spoiler log for it. So it'd be really cool because it's someone else that I can add to a potential mascot team. So it'd be pretty cool. I like it. But I want to see a Crown Tundra release date. I want to see that come to play. I want to see something announced for that. I want to see the Pokemon update. I want to see all kinds of stuff added to this game. Like, I feel like Sword and Shield, after the Crown Tundra DLC gets implemented, that's gonna be the end of Sword and Shield. They're gonna start having a work on a new project. probably already starting on it, honestly. Hi, puppy. But I want to see if I had to choose between Let's Go Johto, like Evian, like between Umbreon and whatnot. If I had to choose between Let's Go Johto and Diamond and Pearl remakes, for Pokédex completion and ease of access for Pokemon in general, the Diamond and Pearl remakes, as long as it is synced to Pokemon Home, would be better in the long run. That being said, as someone who didn't get a chance to play either, Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, I mean, I think it'd also be really cool to have that as an option too. So, I don't know, maybe they'll take... They just gave us Sword and Shield, and then it was a remake. Let's go Sword and Shield. Leave me alone, puppers. I'm kind of hoping they give us another remake, so Diamond and Pearl, and then I want to see potentially the Let's Go Johto after Diamond and Pearl remake. That's what I want to see happen as far as the order of things. Because people are going to do Let's Go Johto anyways, like regardless of how long you wait to pull it out. Come here. No, not you. I want the flying... No! I want the flying bug. Flying bug, flying bug, flying bug, flying bug. Yes. I just need you to shine for me. But we're gonna hopefully see what comes to pass. As soon as the announcements come up. I mean, we're a little over 10 minutes removed from the presentation starting. So we'll see how good it is. I'm just seeing the Pokemon Snap. I want to see a release date for Pokemon Snap so bad. I loved Snap on Nintendo 64. As a kid, it was a wonderful game. I would love to see a version of Pokemon Snap where not only do you get to take photos of the Pokemon, but you might even get a chance to have your own Pokemon as a guardian or defender while you're taking photos. I think that would be a cool twist to the new Snap. I don't think it's going to be a twist that we're going to see, but I think being able to transfer one or two Pokemon to be able to use as defenders in the different stages that you're going to take photos in, I think that's a way to twist Pokemon Snap, make it interesting and fresher than the previous title. So again, it's one of those things that they can do something. They have a chance to do something better and greater, because without a small twist in Pokemon Snap, the game's not going to be that girthy. It's going to be something that you can sit down, you can play, all the way through in one sitting, and then, you wasted your 50, 60 bucks on maybe 10, 12 hours of gameplay at best. And that's only if you're a perfectionist and you want to get points. One of the biggest things I didn't like about Pokemon Snap was once you knew how to play the game and what photos you should get, you could speedrun that pretty quickly and pretty easily. It wasn't that bad. You can do like certain things within 2 passes. Like certain stages you had to do 2 passes. Like the power plant you had to do 2 passes in order to go through it the first time. Then you get the ball to piss off the electrode at the end in order to get to the next section. So I want to see some replayability with the new Pokemon Snap. I want to see something different. I don't want to see the same old Pokemon Snap, but with with different Pokemon and different stuff. Like I want to see like a potential for battles and defenders. Like I want you to have Pokemon to defend you while you're taking photos, or to like maybe you have like an Arcanine that has Intimidate to keep Pokemon at bay so you can take photos. Maybe throw in something that makes natures and abilities matter on the Pokemon that you're taking photos of. Like, if you have a Jolly Nature Pikachu, that could be extra points because you found a Pikachu that was a Jolly Nature that was, energetic. Versus a modest Pikachu, which is going to be a little more withdrawn. You know, there's so many things they could do to Pokemon Snap if they play it right. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to see something happen. I want to see something happen. I won't. There's 2 release dates I want. There's 2 games that I want to see if they are true or not. And I want to see the release date for Crown Tundra more than anything else. I don't care about new games. I don't care about the cafe. I've been playing that. It's not all that great, honestly. It's one of those games that you're gonna slowly get into, and it might cause a. I'm afraid it's gonna turn into a money sink like Candy Crush did. Like on the high levels, if you don't do it perfectly, it's gonna be a money sink just to get certain levels done. And especially when it's a game geared towards minors, I don't know. I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of worried that the buffs are gonna become money sinks. That they can, oh well, you want an extra, EV paw print that'll remove this, then throw $10 on the game and you can buy the power up or whatever for like $1 or something. I'm hoping that's not what happens with the Pokemon Cafe. I hope it's not just a cutesy cash grab. But we'll find out. Got about 8 minutes now. That's a Tauros. It's not shiny. I'm really disappointed. I haven't been in bed yet, so if I look tired, like right here, it's because I haven't been in bed yet. I just got back from the store, so I was originally going to try to eat before I started streaming, but I was getting antsy, and I knew if I didn't start streaming, I might not stay awake, or I might not be active and in here for it. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this. Like I did last time, I'm going to pop out chat so you guys will be able to see your own chat while we're watching this. By the way, do you like the border? I'm going to try something different for this one. I mean, probably better if it was like over in like that corner. But I wasn't really planning on playing Pokemon. I was just planning on watching the video, give a reaction, give thoughts, and then we're gonna sign off, and then I'll do a streamer. I do a stream later on today, doing Pokédex help again, and also maybe some shiny Chansey farming while we were in between Pokemon trades and whatnot. By the way, guys, if you haven't checked, Sleep Lock announcement was released an hour ago on the channel here. So, it's a Pokemon Sword Sleep Lock. Definitely go check it out because we have a lot of crazy rules and a lot of crazy stipulations with it. It is definitely going to be an interesting day. I will be starting the Sleep Lock extra early compared to what people would normally start theirs at. Just so I know I'm just going to take a long amount of time to do it. And I want to make sure that multiple people from multiple areas, like the UK, Australia, there's been a lot of new people in like recent channels, recent Discords that might come by, and I want to make sure that everybody has a fair chance to watch and be part of the stream. So, leave it at that. Yes, Kay, like you. Yeah, when the Sleep Lock hits, it's gonna be nuts. depending on who's there and how bad the game treats me, I might be here for a while. So I might have to get some caffeine against my better judgment. So, oh, Kay, you're awesome. You already know you don't have to miss out on sleep for me. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it for sure. But, I mean, I don't want you hurting yourself, you know. Like, staying up just for a silly Pokemon announcement stream. Ooh, someone's Pokemon just evolved. There's a Pidove. A Pidove. The Pidove of love. Can't find any frickin' Scythers anymore. Hey, now that I said that, come here. I just really want a shiny Scyther. I'm right here, so I'm hunting the Scyther while I'm here. So we got a couple minutes. Oh, I'm in my neck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Woo! I got scared because when I went back to the tab with the Pokemon Presents, it was released. It says it's gonna premiere in 47 minutes. Like, no, 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 no. I am not waiting an extra half hour for this. That is not happening. So I'm actually gonna block the live chat there because there's a lot of really weird people in the live chat for this video. Actually, what I'm gonna do. Well, yeah, no. Woo! I'm a disembodied Game Boy Color head. Ooh. There we go. And I'm not that important, so we'll just drop me down. Here we go. Yeah, right there. That's good. And we're gonna make me. What? It's not proportionate. No, the facade has been broken. There we go. Ooh. Big dude. Little screen. So Premiere's going to be beginning shortly. As soon as it starts pulling up on the other screen, I'm going to turn sound on. We're also going to... I'm also going to turn off Pokemon Sword for the time being. Unless I get a shiny right here. Almost. Almost. Well, that really would be messed up if I found a shiny right as the Presents was starting. That would be typically my luck, honestly. We got a couple seconds until the countdown. I think it's like a minute-long countdown anyway, so... But what do you guys and gals think about what's going on? Do you guys want a certain game to come out? Or looking forward to certain news? What are you looking forward to in the Present stream before it pops up? Oh, speaking of what... Okay, it's 2 minutes. We got plenty of time. But let me know what you guys originally guessed in the comments below after the stream. And then let me know if you agreed with the video. If you liked what they're releasing, and if hopefully the announcements will be positive. It's a Chansey! I can't say no to Chanseys, guys. Between the two Pokemon that I am KO farming, it's Chansey and Scyther. Those are the two that I'm KO farming. And I got a Pickpocket Grimmsnarl with Thief. just to try to increase my chances of getting any kind of held items that the opponent Pokemon may be holding. So... Alright, so we're going to save real quick, because we are 45 seconds away. No, stop. Alright. Boop. Oh, we can get a... Yeah, no kidding. Welcome to live chat. Cool. Appreciate you, YouTube. Alright, so let's see what they got. Come on, baby. I want some release dates. Give me some release dates. Give me some release dates. Come on.
Hello. I'm Tsunekazu Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Pokemon Cafe Mix was just released today.
Yeah, we know. No, yesterday, but...
I hope you're all enjoying it.
It was yesterday.
Today, I would like to tell you about a new project we have been working on. To begin, please take a look at this video.
Make a Pokemon MOBA.
I'm happy to announce the first strategic team-based Pokemon battle game, Pokemon Unite. We have partnered with Tencent to develop this game, and I would like to invite Stephen Ma from Tencent to tell you more. Stephen, it's all yours.
Mr. Ishihara, thank you for the kind introduction. Hello everyone, I'm Stephen Ma from Tencent. As a Pokemon fan myself, I'm really happy to be able to announce this project. The Unite in Pokemon Unite represents the gameplay concept of players coming together with a shared goal. Through our shared pursuit of innovative gameplay and quality, Tencent and the Pokemon Company have united with the goal of creating a new game that could be enjoyed by all. At Tencent Games, we are committed to our search for undiscovered potential in game development, and this also holds true in our partnership with the Pokemon Company. This is why we have assigned Timmy Studios, a team with 11 years of game development experience that has worked on many hit titles, to this project. I am confident that this collaboration between Timmy Studios and the Pokemon Company is sure to spark new creativity and bring about all new gameplay experiences that will surprise and delight all players. Thank you.
Looks like a Pokemon version
Stephen,
of Legends.
thank you very much. The development concept behind Pokemon Unite was to create a cooperative Pokemon game that anyone could pick up and enjoy immediately.
Yeah, right, Naruto?
It also has a lot of depth to be played over and over again. Tencent Games Timmy Studios specializes in team-based battle games, and we have fused that with Pokemon to create an all-new experience in Pokemon Unite. Next, I would like to have the producer of Pokemon Unite, Mr. Hoshino, show more of the game to you all.
Oh boy.
I'm Masaaki Hoshino from the Pokemon Company, producer of Pokemon Unite. Allow me to go over some of the basics. The biggest defining trait of the game is its real-time team battles, featuring the most Pokemon seen in a single battle yet, with 2 teams of 5 Pokemon each. Players team up and cooperate together to defeat the opposing team. This is the layout of the battle arena.
There's even a
Your
jungle
team's side is on the
section.
left, while your opponent's side is on the right.
There's even a jungle section.
On each team's side, there are a total of 5 goals, or scoring areas. Catch wild Pokémon that inhabit the field to score points. The goal of the game is to score more points than your opponents within the time limit. The Pokémon you control begins each battle at level 1. By defeating wild Pokémon in the field, your Pokémon will increase in level and even evolve, as well as learn new moves. You get to choose which moves your Pokémon learns as it levels up. Focus on close-range attacks, or choose to optimize for long-range capabilities. Even with the same Pokémon, you can choose how you want to battle. Once you reach a high enough level, you can unlock moves unique to this game called Unite moves. Some can deal a lot of damage to multiple opponents at once. Each Pokémon has a different Unite move with powerful effects. Choosing when to use your Unite move and attempting to read when the opponent will use theirs is part of the excitement of the match. Use tactics like surrounding opponents that approach your base, or sneaking around back to the opponent's side's goal to score while a teammate has the opponent's attention. Teamwork is very important in order to defeat your opponents. To make it easier for players to enjoy battling with others in Pokémon Unite, we will be releasing it as a free-to-start game for Nintendo Switch and mobile devices.
Oh, there's gonna be paid content.
The game will also support cross-platform play. I hope you will look forward to the release of
It'll be
Pokémon
easier to play on
Unite.
Switch, though, I can tell you that much right now.
Since this is the first strategic team-based Pokemon battle game, I imagine some of you may be wondering how the game will actually play. Well, I'd like to show you some gameplay with 10 players. Here is the group who will be joining my team.
中川翔子です。みんなと一緒にやるの楽しみです。
こんばんは、松丸亮吾です。ポケモンの新ゲームが遊べるということで、すっごくワクワクしてます。頑張ります。
こんばんは、WCS2019 ポッケン世界チャンピオンの石田裕樹です。本日はよろしくお願いします。
こんばんは、はじめ社長です。今日は頑張ります。よろしくお願いします。
And here are our opponents.
大家晚上好，我是双语声优刘金洛 KK。今天和我一起组队的是宝可梦公司的各位朋友。加油加油加油！
I'm going to focus on playing, so I'll turn it over to our 2 commentators.
Oh my goodness.
I'm Corey, and I'll be your commentator for today's match. And I have the producer of the game, Mr. Hoshino, here too to provide commentary.
Thanks, I'm happy to join you.
And
With that, let's get the match started.
I don't know how I feel about there being a League of Legends version of
わあ、絶
Pokemon.
対勝ちたい。どうしようかな。
Now our players are choosing their
どうしよ
Pokemon.
う悩むな。
僕ルカリを使います。
僕リザードにします。
カメックスいきます。
可愛いのでカビゴンで。
While there are no type advantages in Pokemon Unite, each Pokemon has different traits and abilities, so your choice is important.
So there's no type advantage.
Both teams have locked in their Pokemon picks.
強そうこのチーム。
いや、ゲンガー怖いな。よし、皆さんお願いします。
The battle begins as all of the Pokemon rush out from the starting area.
やばい、待って。野生のキテレグ
I
モ
don't
が
know how
来
I
るん
feel
ですよ。
about this.
お、倒しましたね。
So all 5 players are going
As we can see, our players are catching lots of wild Pokemon.
to level up
ちょ
and
っと
catch
訂正入れます。
Pokemon.
お願いします。誰か
And then
リ
it
ンゴ。
becomes a team
入れ
fight.
ました。
And we have our first score of the game.
進化しました。
あ、カメールになってる尻尾かわいい。
Mr. Ishihara's Squirtle has evolved into a Wartortle.
ごめんなさい。危ない。
His HP is running very low.
If you retreat to a goal on your side, you can recover your HP.
Talonflame has its sights on Pikachu. Pikachu couldn't get away, and Talonflame got the KO.
Good fight.
Even if your Pokemon is knocked out, it will recover after a brief amount of time.
Well, yeah.
Snorlax is
Would
trying
suck
to
if it
score a
didn't.
goal, but the opposing team's Clefable and Talonflame are trying to put a stop to it.
If you get attacked while trying to score, you will be interrupted.
Charmeleon is in trouble, being chased down by 3 opponents. And here comes Mr. Ishihara's Wartortle with a Skull Bash and Hydro Pump combo.
What an amazing play. They expertly surrounded their opponents.
よし。
やった石原社長が救世主に。いやナイスです。
It's Pokemon Unite. See, it's basically
And with
League
that
of
score, the
Legends
goal was
with
destroyed.
Pokemon.
相手の転送装置。
So,
With the goal destroyed, the opponents have fewer healing spots.
I'll go over it after the video. Like all the.
And here
caveats
comes a
to it.
Unite move. Talonflame is knocked out, and Charizard unleashes a Fire Blast.
うわ今バイアローが一人で70ポイントゲットしてた
70ポイント。あでも一定差だ。
いつの間に
We're approaching the end of the match with Team Ishihara in the lead.
All points scored in the final 2 minutes are doubled. There's no telling who will end up winning this match.
Matsumaru has a lot of points saved up, and he's sending his Charizard in for a goal. And he scores a massive score for the team. This might decide the match. As we near the end of the match, we see Mr. Ishihara's team approaching the goal on the opponent's side. And here is Snorlax with a Unite move and Blastoise unleashing a Unite move of its own. They are overwhelming that Venusaur. Only 10 seconds left on the clock now. Can Team Ishihara do it?
入れたいよ
いけるか。間に合うか。
もうちょい。
And that's the game! Mr. Ishihara's team are the winners!
I didn't know who was going to win right up until the very end. What a thrilling battle. As you could see, it took a lot of teamwork to emerge victorious.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Thanks to all of our players and commentators today. We are hard at work on Pokemon Unite to make it a game that we hope all of you will love.
I'll probably play the hell out of it.
We look
honestly.
forward to sharing more details in the future about when we plan to launch the game. Thank you again for tuning in today.
Yeah, figures. That fucking figures. Well, rip. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's talk about this and how crazy this is going to be. Alright, so they basically took League of Legends, added Pokemon to it, and that's Pokemon Unite. Now, hang on, let me, I don't gotta be small anymore. Ah! I can't win today with this crap. Come on. Ah, there we go. Ooh. Okay, so they have League of Legends and Pokemon put together. Yeah. So, if you don't know what League of Legends is, it's basically a 5-on-5 game where usually you would have four laners and you have a jungle. Jungle is the type of player who goes around killing random monsters to get experience, you know, resources, and tries to help gank the opposite team. The difference with League of Legends and Pokemon Unite is going to be that all 5 players are going to be a jungle build. So all 5 players are going to be going around defeating Pokemon to get Pokeballs and points. That being said, there's going to be a lot of resource management in Pokemon Unite, because I have a feeling that by getting KO'd while holding Pokemon, you lose those Pokemon. So if you watch back at the trailer, the Charizard, right when they had the last 2 minutes before they started scoring, had 36 Pokemon, you know, saved up. If you got KO'd, you would have probably lost all 36 of those, or at least some fraction of them, and that would have hurt your team's score. So it's going to be a balance of how often you turn things, like turn in your captured Pokemon, what points you capture, and all that. You can also gain Pokemon from capturing your enemy resting points, we'll call them. Like I showed in the video, there's 5 of each side. So I wonder if the Pokemon that you get from those points are the ones that got turned in there. Because at that rate, that would force all 5 players, if they were smart, to go to the point closest to their respawn to turn in all the Pokeballs. Or if it's scattered, like say if you have 200 points, like 200 Pokemon captured total, and you have 5 landmarks, if your total is divided by the 5, and that's what gets taken. There's a lot of caveats there that need to be cleared up for sure. As you know, Pokemon Cafe mixes out. It's purely a touchscreen game, so I can't play it on stream. I could if there's like a mobile version of it, but I'm not gonna look forward to playing it. It's just another mobile game that's just there to kill time. There's really no achievements or nothing for playing it. And I can spend more time on Pokemon Shield helping people with their Pokédex and endgame progression versus, you know, playing Cafe Mix. So we'll stick to that. But Pokemon Unite is going to be a really weird game in general. Because there, like they said, there are no weaknesses, there are no strengths. The Pokemon are basically League of Legends champions, and there's no one that's better than the other. I'm sure every Pokemon at their full, like at level 12 or whatever the cap was, I think it was like 12 or 19. I didn't see that correctly. Let me see if I could pull that up. Let's see if we can pull that up.
And a lot of points saved up, and he's...
I think a level 13 there.
They are overwhelming that Venusaur. Only 10.
So, there's a level 13 showing up. Hang on, let me kill that off.
Seconds left on the clock now. Can Team East...
So you see the Lucario's level 13. So I wonder what the max level is. You can, there's the mini-map is going to be on the top left. The death feed and ping feeds on the right. Your so total captures is right here. Your KOs, how many opponents you've killed. The time, the ping, which is going to be really helpful if you get really addicted to this, I guess.
While your opponent's side is on the right, with 2 teams of 5 Pokemon each.
That's never going to happen.
Players team up and cooperate. This is...
So, I say the fighting in the middle is never going to happen, because unless they... So, let me preface this with how League of Legends how that happened. So for League of Legends, the actual community made up a new game mode called ARAM. All random, all mid. What they did is they chose Summoner's Rift, they all chose random champions, and whatever you got spawned in with, that was your champion. And you all went to the center, and you all fought in the center. It got so popular that League of Legends was forced to make make their own special map with that in mind. That being said, with having all these points out here, all 5 of them here, and then your opponent's 5 points, no one's gonna run in the middle and fight in the middle. Unless there's some sort of like legendary spawn that's there, or something to fight over, like the Baron buff in League of Legends. I'm only using that particularly because I know League of Legends pretty well. Without there being a huge reason to be in the center, to actually fight there, no one's going to go there. They're going to be going in between the little bushes here, you know, and just like going in the back corners, trying to find Pokemon, grabbing balls, and like going to one of these 5 hotspots to go turn them in. I don't know how good it would be to focus on obtaining other, like, the other team's locations. I see maybe 2 or 3 defenders per, like, out here. Probably 2 defenders on top, 2 defenders on bottom, and 1 floating in the back jungle. And then you would just have everybody regroup. The 1 floater will either go top or bottom, depending on what the enemy team's movements look like. It's gonna be basic MOBA, like mobile strategy. Only they're gonna be making it to where you have to catch Pokemon and turn them in versus fighting minions or trying to destroy an enemy base. You're just trying to get the most points. So I don't know. It's really odd the way the map's set up. Looks like really good graphics. Looks very smooth already. But there's no
Wild Pokemon in the field. Your Pokemon will increase in level.
So fighting again increases your level. What I did notice,
Even evolve.
he evolves at level 5 into Charmeleon.
As well as learn new moves. You get to choose which.
And then by level 9, he's a Charizard. If the max level is level 13, I mean, you're following the League of Legends guide there. So it's just really odd, you know what I mean? And yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you.
Which moves your Pokemon
I'll
learns
check it
as
out in
it
a second,
levels
I
up.
promise. I really want to just talk about this
Focus
for a
on
second.
close range attacks, or choose to optimize for long range capabilities. Even with the
So talk about long range and close range attacks. Going back to the map, you're going to want 1 long, 1 short range up at top, 1 long, 1 short range on bottom, and then preferably a long range juggler to go in between top and bottom. You could go short range depending on if, like, say Snorlax has like a body slam ability that can have him cover ground quickly or something like that. I can see that being a thing. But typically, you're going to want to have 1 and 1. That's how, again, most team games are built. 1 close, 1 long. That way you have a chaser. You have someone who's going to hopefully keep the enemy pinned down. And then see how that goes. The evolution is going to be really awkward. It's something it's going to take some time to get used to, but I'm sure it'll be really quick. The Pokemon roster already, like, so you can see the different perks that each one has. You have 3 main perks in the area, and then you have, I guess, their ultimate attack. You can also, so it also locks in your different characters. So if somebody picks Lucario and you want a Lucario, you're out of luck. So that's good. There's no duplicate Pokemon on at least the allied side. So it'll be like ranked battles and that sort. It just seems like there's 10 Pokemon right now because I don't see a scroll wheel here. But I have a feeling because it's free for the time being that they're gonna make Pokemon available with in-game purchases. I want to point that out. Where was that? It was so funny because as soon as I seen it, it was just, they get you all hyped up with like the whole sob story about Pokemon trading card game, all the old games and whatnot. So yeah, I think it's further up here.
Pokemon Unite was to create a cooperative Pokemon game that anyone could pick up and enjoy immediately. It also has a lot of depth to be played over and over again. Stephen Ma from Tencent to tell you more. Stephen, it's all yours.
It's somewhere here. Either way, it's definitely a thing that we're gonna have to watch as a community because it's gonna be really crazy. Yo, Jimmy, you came in with a raid. My God, guy. Yo, so I'm assuming you've seen what's going on, right? You've seen it. You've had to see this, man. Are you with Discord, bro? dude, if you have time, I want to talk to you about this. If you have time, because I don't know about you, man, but this is some crazy stuff they just announced. This is some crazy stuff they announced. By the way, welcome on in, Chris Chavez, Dink Blast, Risky, V. Roberto Mor, Michael Bolt, Aaron Voorhees, Bad Wolf, oh my god, Sebastian, IRL Games. Yo, thank you everybody for coming on in. I'm sorry I didn't see the raid. I was just so wrapped up on Pokemon Unite, how crazy it is, the different ideas I could see being implemented for the game, how the game's going to run as far as battle tactics, how you should build an ideal team for it. I mean, it's just there's a lot that you can possibly do. I don't know. This was not what I was hoping for. Melissa 100% called it. Melissa 100% called it. She said that there was a game by Tencent that was going to be announced, and she 100% called it. So, yo, big props to Melissa. You, oh my goodness. Girl, you are like psychic. You are like Alakazam, but without the mustache. But yeah, I mean, there was no Crown Tundra DLC information, no Pokemon Home update information, no potential sequel game information, no Pokemon Snap release date information, and he noticed that the first thing they did was re-push Cafe Mix. Literally the first thing he talked about was, we released Cafe Mix today. They actually released it last night, like late into the night. I would say about maybe like 9-10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But Pokemon Unite is going to be a really crazy League of Legends-esque Pokemon game. I could definitely talk more about it, but I think I want to make an actual video on what I mean by certain concepts about it, just to make everything clearer to those who may not know what League of Legends gameplay is like, or, you know, or what I believe should happen with Pokemon Unite. Yeah, there was nothing on any upcoming games. There was no Let's Go Johto options. There was no Diamond and Pearl remake. Like, there were so many things that people wanted to hear about. There's 3 games we're waiting on release dates for. The DLC, Pokemon Snap, and the other thing that escapes my mind right now. There's 2 different kinds of games that we're waiting on potential verification that they are going to be released. And instead we get a League of Legends Red versus Blue, basically. Pokemon Red or Blue remix. They've already done Let's Go, and they've already done Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think they're going to be done with Generation 1 for a while. They might revisit it upon finishing the remakes, but I don't think that's going to happen for quite a few years. If they do go back and do anything... Now, I can't even say that, because they can have Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, so they've already done the special Pikachu edition. I think if anything, they'll do like a Let's Go Suicune, or something of that sort for Johto. But I don't think they're going to touch Generation 1 again. I think they're done with Gen 1. They've already remade the game 3 times over. Gen 2 is next, because they've already made... They've made the originals. They made Soul Silver and Heart Gold. Let's Go is the last thing they can do to it. And then it's just going to keep following that pattern, I believe. They're going to remake Diamond and Pearl. Then Let's Go Diamond and Let's Go Pearl. Then remake Ruby. They've already remade Ruby and Sapphire. So Let's Go Ruby and Sapphire will be the next thing after Johto. So, I mean, they have a decent lineup going up. I think they're not going to be able to wait too long, so they might skip some of the Let's Go titles. And maybe jump to like Generation 3 Let's Go or Generation 4 Let's Go. And then go from there. I really wanted to see a Pokemon Home update. Only because right now with Pokemon Home, you cannot transfer items whatsoever. You have to actually find a trade partner, put the item onto a Pokemon, and then transfer that item. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing for that. But I think they can make life a little bit easier by allowing items to be brought into Pokemon Home and put into Pokemon Home's storage box. On top of that, I really would like to see Pokemon Home be accessible with Pokemon Go. There's a lot of Pokemon on Pokemon Go that I have that I want to transfer into Sword and Shield. But because I don't have Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, I cannot do that. So, for those who don't have the Let's Go games, I cannot trade anything, and I'm just stuck with the Sword and Shield exclusives, and maybe if I get lucky with surprise trades, those. I also want to see some sort of reverse engineering to where the Nintendo Switch can act as the Nintendo 3DS did, and you can buy previous generations of Pokemon games and play them on the Nintendo Switch. I'm pushing for this because I want to see Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, or Black 2 and White 2, be brought on as a Nintendo Store, like, you know, special that you can install onto your Switch and play from your Switch anywhere, instead of having the 3DS. And that will also make it a lot easier, if it's on your Switch, to access Pokemon Home as well. So there's tons of things they could do for quality of life that they can definitely like work on, announce. Pokemon Home is great. There's a lot of stuff they can do to make it better. There's a lot of stuff they can bring out as far as potential games in the Nintendo Switch, in the Switch series. I do think that they might be working on a new device, because the Switch has been out for a while. With the PS5 coming out, and a bunch of other, I think Xbox has something on the way too that they're either making or have made. I think they're going to be making a new version of the Switch. Something maybe a little more durable, because God knows, I have so much trouble with this tiny little thing that I freaking hate it. That controller right there has been busted, and it's making my life hell. But anyway, that's enough of that rant. I want to see them make a more durable Switch. You know, because 9 out of 10, you got little kids holding onto these Switches. You got, you know, these, yeah, you have the little hand straps, which I so nicely have back here. These are nice, yes, don't get me wrong. But sometimes you need something a little bulkier in your hand, especially when you're a big guy with big hands. This tiny little thing in my big hand really sucks. And I shouldn't have to buy a new controller, paying extra money, you know. Especially when you have something like the Nintendo Switch having a feature where you can use YouTube on it. But that's just neither here nor there. That's a lot of Nintendo stuff. It's a lot of third-party stuff. It's not nothing to do with Pokemon. So I'll go ahead and stop that rant there too. Pokemon Unite is going to be definitely a unique game in the Pokemon series that they're adding. They have not had a Battle Royale style. Not Royale, I should say, but a team-based 5v5 style. They have had the little Pokemon chest kind of game, which I was into for a while. I forgot what that was called. It was a mobile game. And that was probably the closest thing that you're going to find to what we're looking at now. Only, instead of you controlling all the different Pokemon pieces, you're going to have 5 individuals who are going to go in there and do it. So, I'm going to say now, I want to see me and 4 other people create a Pokemon Unite team when it does release, and just start hitting it hard. I want to see a couple people, you know, if you're interested in it, let me know. I know Pokemon Unite's not going to be free. That's going to be a full game conversion. If it is free, which if it is, I'm gonna be even more scared. I'd rather there be some initial paywall. But if it is free, then the only thing I'm worried about at that point is potential like buffs, items, skill trees, anything like that that may come into play later to help boost attack, defense, special attack, that kind of stuff. Or even paywalls that get new champions in the form of Pokemon, like pay $20, $25 and unlock Mewtwo or something like that. It's gonna happen. It's 100% right now. I'm gonna tell you it's gonna happen. They're gonna put new Pokemon behind a paywall. But I'm gonna be looking forward to talking to other PokeTubers and content creators in general about potentially making a Pokemon Unite team. Maybe doing it like once or twice a week. Just go in, hit some ranked battles or something, and just chill. You know what I mean? But that's the plan for Pokemon Unite as it stands right now. Ew. Fortnite? Really? Really? Yeah. Hydronova, I 100% agree. I 100% agree. I was 100% disappointed. Pokemon Unite is gonna... It looks like it's gonna be a decent game, don't get me wrong. I'm 100% skeptical with it, because I know how it's gonna turn out. It's going to be a paywall. But I really wish they would have had more information on certain topics other than just, hey, play Pokemon Cafe and check this out. Yeah. Look at my thumbnail for this video, by all means. I had, Diamond and Pearl remake, question mark. Let's Go Johto, question mark. Pokemon Home updates, question mark. I put out I had 5 different ideas that could have came true. Pokemon, Crown Tundra release date. There's just so much stuff that we could have had. But yeah. No saying there's a paywall, just lazy people. They're gonna turn it into a grind for you to get any champions. Like League of Legends, 100%. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Because they're going to be putting everything strictly on the same terms as League of Legends. So, one of the champions I used to play a lot on League of Legends is Hecarim. So, he's a fighter. As you can see, he too has abilities. And he has an ultimate. It's, pretty crazy, right? Then you have skins. What Pokemon was in that release that might have skins? Let's see. Was that a Pikachu? Was that a Pikachu? There's a potential for skins. The fact that there's champions, like you see how many champions League of Legends has. They're successful because they put out champions non-stop. And every champion comes with either a grind, if you don't have money to spend on the game, or if you want to put money on the game and unlock it easier, you pay money and you'll unlock it. This is what Pokemon Unite is going to turn into. Right here. Every single champion is going to be a different Pokemon. And all those different Pokemon are going to be locked behind a paywall of some sort. Either a paywall or a grind wall. And that's what it's going to be. That's what I'm afraid of. Yeah, I literally called it a MOBA. Teases Sinnoh remake in the last direct with Pokemons. Keeping in mind it's free to start, meaning you can get a small experience, and after that you have to pay. That's what I'm saying. I kind of hope that there's a paywall there, like an initial pay fee. I don't want this game to be free. One of the things, in my opinion, that League of Legends did wrong was not charge an initial fee to actually play the game past a certain level. Like in League of Legends, you can have up to a level 30 account. I believe after level 10, if you want to continue with an account, you should have to pay for the game. It's kind of like World of Warcraft Starter Edition. You can level up to level 20 in World of Warcraft, but after level 20, if you want to play the full game and get the real experience, you have to pay for the game. I think that should be in Pokemon Unite. That'll keep a lot of the trolls out, a lot of people that aren't serious. You know, it would keep, you know, a lot of things in line. When there's a paywall behind a game, players tend to be less trolly, less toxic, because are you really going to keep paying money over and over again for banned accounts because you want to drop the N-bomb in a lobby or because you want to do something? You know there's going to be active voice communication one way or another. They didn't show it, but there's no way you're going to have a 5v5 and not have some sort of voice communication setup. If they don't, I will be highly disappointed, because even League of Legends has where you can type. It's going to be hard to type and play Pokemon Unite. I'll tell you that much right now. So the only other option they might have is vocal communication. So I see switches with headsets or something. Yeah. Exactly. Closing is the phone app. So, I mean, it's definitely a possibility. I don't know. I want to see how this Unite works. But like I said, there definitely needs to be an initial paywall to get past a certain point in the game, just to keep people, you know, in the game 100% less toxic. You're still going to have a couple of those idiots, but it'll be a lot less than what it would be otherwise. But you can mark my words, they're not going to leave just the 10 or whatever, how many champions they had, the Pokemon. Yeah, the 10. They're not going to just have 10 Pokemon and that's going to be the rest of the game for the rest of the time. They're going to plug in more Pokemon. They're going to add new abilities for these Pokemon. That's what they're going to be working on in the background during this entire thing. And every new Pokemon that comes out is going to be behind a paywall or a grind wall. I'm saying grind wall because I hope to God they're not going to, you know, they're not going to turn away from, you know, free-to-play users or people who can't pay. Nick, I'm torn about Pokemon Unite. Sorry, my voice is starting to get really bad because I don't think I've talked this much in a live stream in a while. And the fact that this has got me so fired up because it is a Pokemon MOBA is just crazy. I like it. There are certain ways they need to go about having this situation set up. I don't think it should be 100% free. And I agree, JJ. I mean, League of Legends has a grind wall. You get a little bit of points here and there. You take the points after so many matches, and you can get a free champion. That's a grind wall. But I want to make sure that there is a grind wall for new champions. That's where I'm going to be kind of worried. And I want to make sure the new champions, I'm going to keep calling them champions. I know it's Pokemon, I'm sorry. But the new champions need to be something that's not going to be overly broken from start. They need to have alpha tests and whatnot. And hopefully it isn't like, oh, they already have Gengar, they'll release Alakazam. And it'll take them 6 months to fix Alakazam. I hope they're going to be on top of it. Just like how Riot Games is on top of League of Legends. Dude, I will insult Pokemon left and right. Pokemon is my childhood. It is my childhood. I am 100% going to be that guy. I mean, again, look at my Switch right now. I got Pokemon Quest. I got freaking Pokemon Cafe, Sword, Shield. There's Pokemon in freaking Smash Bros. I play a lot of freaking Pokemon, man. Ugh. That's why I'm so hard about this, because I like the idea. I hate the way it looks. I hate the way the gameplay is going to be. But it is a good idea. I will give them that. Oh man, I'm just so like, I'm like so like stressed and like my anxiety and everything else is like through the roof because I'm pissed, I'm happy, like I got like a lot of emotions going on about this right now. So I'll definitely make another a video separate about this topic, just because I am so passionate about it. I would love to see a Let's Go Johto, honestly, because I was talking to Fancy Nate this morning after his stream, and as he pointed out, Let's Go Johto's gonna be like having, you know, silver and gold and all that. It's going to be Johto and Kanto put together. And if you make it work like Fire Red and Leaf Green, how Fire Red and Leaf Green hooked up with Sapphire and Ruby, you could do amazing things with the Let's Go Johto. Amazing things. Throw in a couple wild areas. Maybe make, you know, a new content area. I mean, you're already making new areas for Sword and Shield. Take Let's Go and run with it. I mean, you want to run, you know, Pokemon Go and, you know, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee a certain way. Take Let's Go Johto, make it bigger, make it better. I want to see it happen. Yeah, it is. Like 100%. Hydro. I could not agree with you more. I mean, just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm trying not to cuss too much. I'm trying trying to be good. Just looking at that, if I didn't see Pokemon Presents, that looks like a League of Legends map, 100%. Look at this look at the shop area, like the spawn areas. That is a direct rip-off of League of Legends. Sorry, I gotta open a drink. I'm thirsty, guys. Oh, man. And again, I mean, here we go. Here's where it is. Free. Hang on. Free to start. Free to start. That is what scares me. In-app purchases available. You know what you're purchasing? The Pokemon to play. That's what you're purchasing. You're purchasing what Pokemon you play. It's not even Game Freak. It's Tencent Games, an intermediary, and Pokemon Company. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's Pokemon Unite looks good, but at the end of the day, it's a MOBA. It's gonna be a cash grab. It's a way to like bring players in. They're gonna try to steal players from like the League of Legends, Smite, you know, Dota. They're gonna try to take those people who have like Pokemon backgrounds, bring them into the Pokemon Unite gameplay, hold some world tournaments because you know what, they're gonna have to. But yeah, I can see what's gonna happen already with this game, guys. That's why I'm feeling like this. Yeah, there's gonna be free Pokemon. There's gonna be 1 or 2 free Pokemon. Maybe the Kanto starters will be free. Or maybe you could choose one of the Kanto starters. But then everything else is going to be a grind. Or it's going to be quest-based. Or it's going to be a login, like daily logins. Or something behind it. There's going to be something behind it. And that's the worst part. There's going to be a kids... Because this game, come on guys. This game is going to be geared towards children. And they're going to make children go, hey mommy, I want to borrow your credit card because they just released Alakazam, or they just released Blissey, or they got Mewtwo. Dude, Hydro, that is a good thing you bring up. I can see them putting Battle Pass into Pokemon Unite just for different perks. I don't want to say that because I hate Battle Passes with a damn passion. The Battle Pass is why I quit playing Fortnite. As soon as they released it, I didn't like it. I didn't like Fortnite to begin with, let's be honest, but the Battle Pass, honestly, a monthly service fee to gain extra experience and everything inside of a game that you already were playing. It's nuts. It's nuts. Dude, Naruto, it's not if they do it. It's how they do it and when they do it. This MOBA is gonna be a cash grab, 100%. Like I said, it's gonna be fun. I'll play it, and you know, I don't know how it's gonna act. I'll definitely play it. You know, I'll play it on stream if it's gonna be on Switch. So I'll play it on stream if I'm allowed. But honestly, scared. I'm scared shitless on what it's gonna mean. Yeah, they're side games. But a lot of the Pokemon side games didn't have very many purchases in game. Like the only one I could think of, hang on. You got Pokemon Masters that had in-game purchases. Pokemon Quest actually does have in-game purchases if you want to get hang on, let me just pull this up. So Pokemon Masters has in-game purchases. Pokemon Quest has in-game purchases. Magikarp Jump has in-game purchases. That stupid-ass game has in-game purchases. Pokemon Duel, that's the one I was talking about. Pokemon Duel has in-game purchases. This little game right here, in case you haven't seen it before. I mean... Right. Dude, I have not been to sleep. I haven't. I literally... So, my night last night was just me, like... I tried to go to bed, I couldn't go to bed. So I made the Sleep Lock announcement video, which, by the way, is on the channel right now. It's the last video before this stream. Check it out, because there's a lot of crazy rules and a lot of interesting caveats to it. I will be doing it on July 2nd at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard. So... just keep that in mind. But... oh my goodness, guys. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, I agree, Hydro. I feel like my time was a little wasted. I hate to say it. Yo, Naruto coming in with that link. Yo, Naruto, you're a bro, man. I love you. 100%, I don't care. I love you, bro. You're awesome. The Sleep Lock has a lot of stuff. I'll go ahead, let me just talk about the Sleep Lock real quick, and then we'll wrap up the stream and try to raid someone. See who else is live, and maybe we can find someone else who has thoughts about the MOBA. But the Sleep Lock, a lot of big rules coming in play. There's no revives. So revives are completely out. There is no donation incentive for revives, no in-game incentive for revives, no revives. If the Pokemon dies, or if someone donates to kill a Pokemon, that Pokemon is DED dead. So, I'm going hardcore mode with this Sleep Lock. There's also a limitation on how I get encounters. There is ways that you guys can force me into surprise trading any Pokemon at any time. I mean, there's 3 reset clauses. And multiple ways I can get reset just by me playing the game. So, the Sleep Lock is going to be nuts. This is literally going to be torture for me. So, if you guys want to see me, like, try to dodge arrows left and right, because that's pretty much going to happen with this Sleep Lock, check it out. Just check it out. There's a whole lot of stuff that I can't go over, you know, like crazy here. Because I don't want to, like, talk too much. If you're interested, check out that video. And definitely give it a look-see. And like I said, July 2nd, which is going to be, I believe, 1 week from tomorrow. 1 week from tomorrow, we'll be doing the sleep lock. If you haven't asked for a specific Pokemon, do it now. Make sure you go to Twitter or you go to my Discord. Discord link is in the description. Definitely go check it out. Let me know in either community chat in Discord or DM me on Twitter and let me know what Pokemon you want. We already have a list of people who have Pokemon claimed. So about like 15 to 20 Pokemon are claimed. I don't have the list on hand. But if you want to be named after a certain Pokemon that I might run into, ask for it. I'm not doing donations for nicknames. That's stupid. I don't want to have someone donate because they want to be named after, you know, the next capture. I find that foolish. I find that dumb. So, nicknames are free. I'm not going to do anything like that. That's just dumb. Other than that, I guess it is what it is. I mean, I'm disappointed. I really wanted something so much better than this. I had my hopes up for at least one shred of good news. I feel like they gave us so much with the last presents. Like, so much really big information and news. And this one was like just a really long ad for a MOBA game. That's what I feel like this was. Is just a really long MOBA game ad. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Let's see who's live. Show some love. See, Homeboy still going. You know what? You know what?
So, like,
let's go show some love to Basu. She didn't. I don't think she did the Pokemon Presents thing. But you know what? Basu is so fucking awesome. I was trying to be good for this, and I just dropped the F-bomb. Shame. Basu is so awesome. She is shiny hunting right now the Drotagon. So everyone, go on in there. Show Basu Finn some love. You know, let her know, you know, we're coming from Fam Dude Raid. And, I hope to see you guys later. I'm definitely going to be streaming later on today. I'm going to go take myself to bed because I need to go curl up with a puppy and cry over how little information I have about the future of my Pokemon games. And then, hopefully tonight, we'll pick up on shiny hunting, Chansey, and more Pokédex help. So if you need any help with your Sword or Shield Pokédexes, either the 400 original or the Isle of Armor 210, let me know, and I can try to get those Pokemon for you. I have tons and tons that I can make eggs out of, and I'll be glad to help you guys. But anyways, take it easy, my dudes, and I'll see you guys later.